at the time I thought that I would have to operate on animals, which isn't true. You don't have to always do that as a veterinarian. But in my youthful mind, I thought that that was one of the main things that you had to do.
Yeah, right.
And I was just like, I can't do that. Yeah. But
Especially somebody passes out on the side
we,
of their own blood.
we don't talk about that.
Oh, dude, I'm the worst, dude. I'll probably do the same shit. Like I don't do fucking like getting my blood drawn.
Go ahead, talk about it. It's all right.
I'm serious, dude. Like
Bro.
I gotta let them know. Like every time I get my blood drawn, I'm like, hey, I might fucking pass out on you. Like, and they look at me like, you got all them tattoos and shit. Like, what?
well, it's real, right?
Yeah, dude, it makes me just woozy and nauseous and like.
And I didn't know I was that guy. Because I was telling, because I was helping my mom do something.
Yeah.
She had this Gorilla Tape on this thing, and that she just put it on there.
Mm-hmm.
But we needed to lower it. And so she was like, she told me to cut, try to cut, just cut the shit off, because she had to go do something. She caregivers for her mom, my granny. So she had to go do something for her granny. So I'm trying to cut it. And the first thing she says, she's like, watch your fingers.
No.
I'm like, I got
That's
it.
how you know you cut. That's how you know you cutting wrong.
Yeah.
Like when somebody warns you.
Yeah, if somebody says, hey, watch your hand there.
and then as men, we're naturally like, I got this.
We're like, nah, relax.
Yeah.
So I'm like cutting it, and like I'm trying to get it, but it wasn't like budging, and it was kind of getting on my nerves. And so then I kind of like dig a little deeper, and somehow it like grazed and it like cut my thumb that was in the way.
Okay.
But it cut like the chunk. I mean, it was almost a chunk. To me, it was a chunk.
Yeah, right.
It was a chunk, all right.
Like it was like this like section of skin that like cut right here.
Yeah.
Whereas like because if I peeled it back, it would have been hanging off kind of a little bit. This little patch of skin right here.
Was it just gushing blood or something, or?
Well, I jumped immediately. And I was like, "Fuck!" And I ran to the sink.
Yeah.
And I tried not to track the blood on the floor, so I went like that.
Oh, so you had a pan full of blood, right?
Yeah. Because by the time I got to the sink, I just opened my hand and just said,
Oh, yeah, that would have done it for me too.
Because that didn't do it yet.
I'd already been out.
We're not there yet.
I'm still holding out. And so, so I'm washing my hand. And I'm like, fuck. And so then I'm trying to dab it with, napkins and shit.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
holding up napkins. Napkins are turning red. And I'm like, this is not stopping. I'm getting worried.
I'm getting worried.
And so, then my mom finds out, and she's like, what happened? I said, I did exactly what you said not to do.
There's a rule in aviation about like pilots. If you tell them if there's like low visibility or whatever, you tell them don't hit that mountain.
Right.
It's statistically probable that they're gonna hit the mountain because you told them that and you put it in their head.
Yeah.
There's just something about it that drives people to like do what you told them not to do.
Yeah.
That and like whenever you like tell somebody not to do something, that's what they focus on.
Yeah.
And your head or your body follows your head. So if you're looking at that
Exactly.
mountain, you're gonna hit. You're gonna drive right into it.
It's like a parent telling their kid like, hey, be careful, and then they fall.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. It's almost like a worry in your head, just like subconsciously pops up in your head or something. Yeah. But so I go to the restroom, right?
I'm still bleeding.
I'm still bleeding. So then I go to the restroom and I like pour alcohol. I try to pour peroxide on there.
Ooh.
That shit it was like
bubbling.
It was just a bubbled up line. It was so
Yeah.
bubbly that it just stopped. I was like, well, fuck me, that didn't work. So then my mom was like trying to see how bad it is. So this is whenever I start getting woozy. So I don't know what it is. I think it's when other people, because when I handle it, I don't pass out as much, but for some reason when other people handle it.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah. Because then she's not hurting me, obviously, but it's like she's like she wants to see how bad it is. So she kind of peels it back a little bit.
I totally understand.
She peels it back a little bit, and all of a sudden, I feel like stars just closing in on my eyes.
Get real sweaty.
Yeah, I'm getting sweaty.
Yeah,
And I'm like, I look up at the sky. I'm like, And I'm like, maintain. I think I said, I'm over here in my mind like, am I about to pass out?
Yeah.
And so then she's like, because sometimes let her tell it. I could be over dramatic sometimes. So she's like, gee, stop playing. What you?
Yeah.
What you did? And next thing you know, and she was like, I said, I don't know, I feel lightheaded. So she's like, breathe, just breathe.
Yep.
And so I'm like,
I know that so well, dude.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, like it feels like I fell asleep. I've never passed out before. It's the first time I've ever passed out, and it feels like I fell asleep, and then I wake up, and I can't hear anything. I can't hear anything. I can't even speak. I can barely see shit.
Damn, you got rocked.
And I'm gonna tell you in a second why that's funny you say that. But I wake up and my mom is like hovering over me. She's like, G. Like her voice is like slowly coming in. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like I'm hearing this in my ears, and then I finally come to, and I'm like, so what the fuck? Did I just pass out? I mean, I didn't say what the fuck in front of my mom, but I was like,
respect.
Right? I'm on camera. Yeah, but I was like, she was like, boy, you just passed out. And I was like, I said, really? Oh, whoa. You know, I'm over here like tripping. And, but why it's funny you say that I got rocked, because she said I actually, in the midst of me falling backwards, it looked like I was trying to break my own fall.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I kept stepping back like this.
Yeah.
And then, and even when I fell on my, I actually did better than I felt better than I would have if I didn't stop myself. Because I didn't just go like that. I kind of fell back and landed on my ass.
Oh, okay.
And then fell back on my head.
Yeah. I've done that, you know, like getting up too quick. Like, it's probably low blood sugar or some shit, or low blood pressure.
Me too, yeah.
Dude, I've stood up sometimes and like blackout.
Really?
And like can't hear, can't fucking. I'm talking like blind, and then I'm like feel myself like reaching for the wall, like I know
shit.
I'm fucking falling, like catch the wall, and I fucking come to it. And I'm like, oh shit, I need to eat something.
Yeah, yeah. I've had that same. I mean, I've never passed out from that, but I've had that same thing.
Yeah.
Where it's like, yeah.
See, I've never passed out from like blood loss, like skateboarding and shit. Like you get like road rash and shit, and that doesn't bother me. I'll bleed out all day on that. But like deep cuts.
Yeah.
Stab wounds, like shots. Fuck all that. Like if I watch somebody on TV like get stabbed in the stomach, dude, I'm out.
Yeah,
I'm out. Like I'm immediately like turned off. I'm like, nope, I can't watch this. Like, I don't know what it is, man. Blood just makes me woozy as fuck.
I feel you. I mean, like, because then I was thinking about it. I really think it's like when people do stuff to me, I don't know why, but it just kind of freaks me out. Maybe it's a lack of control.
That's what it is, probably.
Because I remember one time I had this bump on my tongue. It was like it was this bump that came from like when you eat sour shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What they used to call a lie bump.
Okay.
Like those things, but it wouldn't go away. So we went to go see a doctor, and the doctor, he just said, oh, you know, just cut it and just, you know, be done. I said, Shink. And he just, you know, it was a simple cut, but he cut it, and I instantly felt like I was about to pass out. And I was like,
That's weird that he cut it.
Huh?
That's weird that he cut it.
Yeah. I mean, it didn't.
Just the blood loss, or what made you feel like that?
I don't know. It was a lack. I mean, I truly think it was a lack of control.
Yeah, dude, I feel
if
you.
I was cutting it, I feel like I probably wouldn't have passed out. But I think it's the fact that someone else was cutting it.
Yeah.
And there's a lack of control there, because he leaned the chair back and everything, because he noticed. I mean, you know, he's a doctor. He noticed that I was about to pass out. But I didn't pass out then. But
I'm the same way though, man. Like when they go to put the like a needle in to take your blood, and it's I guess them doing it all. They're holding your arm. They're tying it off. Like it makes you fucking anxious and like I don't know.
When I gave blood in college, and that was the first instance where I recognized that maybe I can't, because even then, like, I felt some stars in my eyes.
Yeah.
Because like, but they were fucking up though, because they were using this,
dude,
and for some reason my vein wouldn't catch. And so I'm looking at it, like I look at them, and they're like moving shit. Yeah, and I'm seeing my vein do like this. I'm like, oh fuck.
I'm already
you
getting
you gotta trust them to not hit a nerve. And then you think automatically, you're like, all right, I'm prepared for this going in one time, but like 5 or 6 times.
I get mad.
Yeah.
I get mad. I'm like, you need to hit my vein or I'm going to fucking freak out. Like
sorry, sir.
Yeah. But what I hate is like when you go there and they're like, can we get our nurse in training to do it? I'm like, fuck no. Go get the head doctor in here to hit my shit. Like, what
is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Like,
he ain't going to test dummy me. Like,
exactly. Like, what the fuck? I'm not finna get the intern on my shit.
End up with a bruise like this on my arm.
Right?
Hell yeah.
Boss, I think I did it right. Like,
yeah.
no.
Get a fucking intern.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But nah, that's yeah.
So I'm going to take you into this segment that we do on here. It's called Hit or Shit. Jake knows all about it, and you're going to play with us, Jake. So